Winter Hill air disaster occurred on the 27th of February 1958 when a Silver City Bristol 170 callsign Golf Alpha India Charlie Sierra, operated by Manx Airlines, took off from Ronaldsway Airport on the Isle of Man. Its destination was Manchester Ringway, now known as Manchester Airport. On board were a crew of 3 and 39 passengers. The crew comprised the captain, first officer and a stewardess. The business passengers were going to visit the Manchester Car Show and the Excite Battery Factory at Clifton Junction. En route, the pilots reported to Squires Gate, Blackpool, then set a heading for Wigan NDB. Visibility was poor, deep snow lay all around. The aircraft's altitude was only 1,500 feet, which was much lower than would be expected, but this was the altitude requested by air traffic control due to conflicting traffic at higher altitudes. At 09:44 a.m, air traffic control at Manchester Ringway noticed the aircraft was on an incorrect heading, so the pilots were instructed to make a right turn. The error had been made by the first officer, who had mistakenly set the radio compass for Oldham, not Wigan. I have been flying the same heading to Oldham as the Bristol 170 and have made a right turn as they did. As you can see, we're now flying directly towards Winter Hill. In the poor visibility due to heavy snow, the pilots would not have been able to see the hill, and flying at only 1,500 feet, there would be no separation between the hill and the aircraft, because the aircraft was flying at the same altitude as the height of Winter Hill. Manchester Ringway was unable to establish further contact with the pilots, as shortly after their instruction to turn right, the aircraft impacted the high ground of Winter Hill. They were lucky not to have hit the original television transmitter mast, which had been built in 1956. The mast you can see now is a second transmitter mast, which was erected in 1966. The other small masts you can see were not yet built. Engineers working at the Winter Hill radio transmitter at the time only became aware of the crash when a survivor made his way to the station to summon assistance. "35 passengers were killed, but there were 7 survivors, including the 3 crew. The deep snow and poor visibility made rescuing the survivors a difficult task, but with the help of volunteers from Harwich and Bolton, the 7 survivors were taken off the moor. There is now a memorial on the top of Winter Hill which says, "In memory of all those who lost their lives at the Winter Hill air disaster on the 27th of February 1958.